What's up, bimbos or brimbos? I hope everyone is doing good mentally, physically, and mechanically. If you are new here, my name is Haley, and today we are going to be replacing my injector setup because when I had the engine out, I was a big old cheap dummy and I didn't replace it then. As always, I'm gonna do a little unboxing and then we can jump into the install. Alright, so we have the IAG top feed conversion kit. So we got these lines and then a good car package for you by JK. Thank you, JK. I really don't know what we're gonna be doing, and there's not any great videos on YouTube for doing this, but we got this. So we have all these fittings, that stuff, and then the wiring, those. Moving on, we have the IAG TGV deletes that look beautiful. And it comes with another card, this one packaged by AF. Thank you, AF. They come with the gaskets, which I was really worried that they wouldn't, but they do. And then we have some nuts and bolts. And then the other TGV. Moving on, we went with Injector Dynamics, the Id1050s, and they are beautiful and everything I dreamed they would be. Another card and a sticker. And then last we have IAG fuel rails. So yeah, this will be the top feed conversion kit for a 2006 STI. And the main reason that I'm actually doing this swap is because like I said, I took it to the dyno and it turns out that I had leaking injectors. So there's really no great YouTube videos on how to do this. So we're on our own. I apologize in advance for any crazy editing I'm gonna have to do because it's gonna be hard, but let's get to it. While we're at it, windshield washer delete. Sort of. So I also read when you're doing this to open the gas cap. Next is to relieve the fuel pressure. So I'm gonna show you your two options. This right here, you can take the fuel pump fuse out and that will relieve pressure. The other option is to come to the passenger side. And I think this is the better option, but I don't care if I get a little bit of fuel on the ground. OSHA hates me right now, but the green connector right here, this will be your fuel pump relay. So if you unplug this, then it'll be the correct way to do it, but we're bimbos with brimbos, so we're just gonna do the fuse. Now we're going to unplug the MAF sensor and then take the intake out. Disconnect these two lines from the radiator. We took off the upper radiator reservoir thing-a-majig. What is that? So we took the upper radiator reservoir thing out, and I'm trying to save as much of it as I can. So we have this taped off and like hopefully not leaking, but you will need to like refill either with coolant or top it off with water.
Alright, take this one out. And then this one. I got it.
All right, so now just start taking things off of the intake manifold. Start going around and loosening all the intake manifold bolts. Not taking them out yet because I think there's other things that I'm gonna be hooked on, but that's what we're gonna start doing. Okay, it's future me, and I just want to tell you, if you're watching this video trying to like figure out how to do this, you can take off the intake manifold bolts first. I don't know if it'll be easier or harder, but I think it will be easier if you just take the TGV housing bolts out and then pull it all out like that. But yeah, now you have the information. You can choose which way you want to go.
Okay.
I'm hooked by the fuel lines. But we're out! Except for the fuel line. Alright, so we have a finished setup. So we have the TGV deletes and the IAG fuel rails, and then the Id1050 injectors, and then we have the little pluggy plugs on them as well. So I'm going to show you how to set this up, and then we will put it onto the intake manifold and also run the fuel lines that we got. I'm not sure if we need a fuel pressure regulator. We do. So I ordered a fuel pressure regulator and also the gauge. So yeah, let's keep going. First off, we have our TGV. Ooh, this is for you. And then we have our IAG fuel rail. And these are universal, so if you mix them up, it's okay. Same with the TGV deletes too. So in the box, it'll come with this little baggie, and it's gonna have this thing that goes into the TGV right here, and it comes with one screw, and it is a teeny tiny Allen. I don't know what size it is, but it's a teeny tiny one. So we're just gonna boop, and then thank you, Luna. Appreciate the support. Okay, we're going for snug. This thing here, this is already gonna come with the thread lock stuff, and then it's going to thread into right here. So there is a few ways that I saw to tighten this. Basically, you'll put it in hand tight, and then you'll take this big ass Allen key, and then you're going to, after it's hand tight, he took a Sharpie and he like marked it like straight up and down, and then he turned it 3 times around from the like up and down mark. So we're gonna try to do that. I think you can see it on this one. Yeah, you can. All right, we will continue. So you can see right here we have pretty much 2 lines, and let's throw that out. Are you gonna help? Oh, she's excited. Okay, so now this part is done. Now I have the phenolic spacers, and I know they have a small and a large. The kit that I got came with a small, which is perfect because it works. And then you have these 2 bolts, and these will be the medium Allen key. And then you have these 2 small black O-rings. I don't know if you can see that. Cool. Boop. And boop. There's a Luna hair in this one. You can have that back. So now we're gonna take these, and you can see they have a little cut groove to fit in here. So they only go one way. So put that one in. I feel like I'm doing like high risk Legos, and I don't hate it. And the kit came with these connectors, so we're going to take our injector boy. You need to lubricate the injectors, because if you don't, they will be a pain in the butt to put in. So we have a cap full of oil. We're gonna boop. Okay, there we go. Now let's lube up these right here. This O-ring, you want to make sure you get it in just right, that way it doesn't like pull it up. So this is going to be the hardest part and the scariest part for me, so bear with me. So I just broke my first injector O-ring, and it was absolutely terrible. And I want to cry!
Okay. So,
no pressure.
when you put these in, you want to make sure they go in as flush as possible. So if you look right now, the O-ring is seated all the way around, and then you just want to kind of finesse it in. See there? It kind of built up there. I didn't like it. Boom.
So, future me is back, and I want to let you know, if you're getting Id1050X injectors, just order a couple O-rings from them at the same time, because you do not want to break one and then be in the position I was in, where the parts store didn't have them, our local like speed shop didn't have it, Amazon didn't have it. You have to order new O-rings from Injector Dynamics. So it was a learning lesson, and it sucked. But we have new O-rings and it is all set up, so let's keep going. So we've skipped quite a lot of steps, but I want to tell you what you need to do to be able to put this in. So this bracket right here on both sides is in the way, and it'll hit the fuel rail. So we just took it out, and then he cut it off. So it's not on this side, but it's still holding on that side. One was also hitting, so that one's cut. Now we're just connecting everything and also running the fuel lines. My fuel pressure regulator is gonna sit right there. This bracket was holding the engine harness, but it can just be wobbly. So that'll be the fuel pressure regulator, and then this line is already done. So from the back of the fuel reel to the other side straight across, and then a T right in between, which they give you in the kit. This is gonna come back to the fuel pressure regulator, and then we just need to run these lines. So there's like no fucking fuel in here, and then just a quite literal ocean of fuel. Only in that one.
All right, stop.
Okay, so here we are. This is the new setup. Hopefully, if it doesn't explode. Got the new expansion tank because mine, the nipples broke off somehow. So we have the new turbo inlet. Honestly, with this one that we got, this had to get plugged off. The hole back there had to get plugged off. And the blow-off valve is kind of getting squished down there, but we're just gonna run it. Got a new battery mount holder. That's pretty much it. Oh, fuel pressure regulator. This is on, and I saw online it said 43.5. It's at 43 right now, just to be safe. And then that last line I was gonna show you, right here, comes down from that T and goes to the fuel pressure regulator. This is pretty much it. So we're gonna turn it on, and hopefully it doesn't explode.
Just turn it on. The worst that could happen is a leak.
The worst that could happen is my fucking rod goes through the block.
Why would that happen?
I don't know. Because we're bimbos with Brembos. Do you hate Subaru still?
Yeah.
Kind of feels a lot healthier. Holy shit. First test drive with the new big boy injectors.
Sounds good.
Okay, so honestly, I am the worst at remembering to do outros for the videos, even if I don't know if you guys are even like watching to this far, but it's like 2 days later and I got a haircut. That's what these are for. I can't believe the car is driving. I'm so happy. I'm so excited, but I feel like I can't be happy because every time we say, oh, all we have to do is go to the dyno, something breaks, and I can't. I don't know if I can handle that again, but I'm not gonna say it because I'm scared. But yes, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're trying to do an injector setup, I know it wasn't honestly the best video, but just trying to document and work on the car and like not like drive off a cliff is honestly very stressful. But I hope you liked the video. Thank you guys all for the constant support. Like I can't say that enough. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy that there's 1,000 of you that are like, hey, that bimbo's pretty cool. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I guess that's pretty much it. Yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.